Hello, welcome to the series where I play through a title and let you know if it's worth or not. What you need to know is KartRider Drift is a free-to-play, cross-platform kart racing game being developed by NEXON Korea and published by NEXON America. It was announced on November 14th, 2019 at Microsoft's XO19. It is the first game in the franchise being released on console with cross-platform compatibility. The initial South Korea service started on June 1st, 2004. Localized releases in China was named PopKart, while the English closed beta began in America on May 1st, 2007, which lasted until March 19th, 2008, when all references to the game were subsequently removed from NEXON America's website with no further statement. March 11, 2011, they released a mobile version on the Apple Store named KartRider Rush, which also got closed on May 12, 2020. KartRider Rush Plus was later released on Android and Apple, which surpassed 10 million downloads globally after its first 2 weeks of release. Insane. Now what I want you to know is the game is very easy to learn but hard to master. On the surface it's a cute, happy-go-lucky kart rider, but its core is so much scarier. If you're like me and take casual games way too serious, this might be a game for you. But before we dig into why, let's point out something that greatly annoyed me. I put a decent chunk of hours in at release, and the more I played, the more I realized there was only a few select maps, 7 by default. Turns out, they have this huge tutorial section tucked away and hidden called your license, which when completed not only grants you cool cosmetics if you 3-star the challenges, they teach you the more complicated or not so obvious mechanics, and they unlock a whole bunch of extra and more complex maps to race on. Why is this not pushed, mentioned, or forced? Give the option to skip it if people dislike it, but it is a required thing to do if you want the free extra maps. 23 to be exact, with more on its way eventually. The game is heavily claiming no barriers, no paywalls, and no pay to win. This means a lot coming from NEXON, but they've took me by surprise and this is currently absolutely true. They have an in-game shop where you buy the premium currency called K-Coin, which is used to purchase the very cheap battle pass coming in at $6.99 Canadian. You can also purchase cosmetics like this rad monster truck or a futuristic Audi. The rest of the shop can only be purchased with the in-game gold coins called Lucci, which is obtained from dailies, your racing pass, or placement in any race, though you will not gain any if you fail to finish the race. These prices can very well change with more cosmetics being pushed in the upcoming seasons, but I applaud them for being worth the buck currently. A very simple change I would love to see is being able to view my garage, pass, profile, or anything while waiting in queue. Believe it or not, most of the core audience plays item mode, so you'll have a good 1 to 5 minute queue time in speed mode. Would be a nice quality of life addition. And the game visually is adorable. I love the little characters and how they all have their own little personalities attached to them. Like how Merit is the girl who's got it all. Nothing she can't have if she puts her money to it, while Posh Merit knows she's fabulous. The tracks are very well put together and feel alive. You have the civilians cheering you on, leaves blowing in the wind, not sure who needs 2 fountains, tons of cute animals. I bet you never knew this polar bear has a jingle. Or the map existed at all. Speaking of jingles, as you'd expect from a car racer, it's full of upbeat tracks. Although the game likes to recycle the same song with slight different variations from all the main parts, and only really gets hype with maps you obtain from completing your licenses. Like this one, for example. Bangers. The game feels slow at first, but it fits the overall flow once you're adapted. Item mode has items, casual fun. Speed mode is where perfect lines and drifting come in handy. You can host custom games, and if you're competitive or a leaderboard lover, Time Attack has you covered. I would love to see a ranked item or speed mode in the future, even if just for a season. You can't look behind you, but to compensate, a window appears when anyone is close enough behind you. You're also given a window every time you hit someone with an item, or your teammate is in danger. I love it. When you completely demolish the game, you're rewarded 100 Lucci, but tell me why there is a daily 4K cap you can obtain. I'm being punished for simply enjoying my time playing the game. You're already splitting the cosmetics with in-game and premium currency. At least take a 0 off or let the community grind the game if they so desire. I completely understand most of the audience from this game is coming from mobile, but now moving on to PC and console, this doesn't need to be a thing. There's no downfall losing it, and if large amount of coins become a problem, you can simply provide higher priced skins for those who really enjoy it. Cosmetics are a huge thing for free-to-play titles, and KartRider has so much potential. The karts are awesome. You can drive a turtle. How cute is that? You can not only change the color of most karts, you can add, remove, and create your very own decals for them. Almost full creative freedom, and everyone can see your creation while you race. Though allowing others to see or save your livery loadouts would be even cooler. While you can't change the color of your characters, there are a lot of options, each with their own skins and emotes. There are also tags and emojis, but they're both very just there. The achievements, called awards, that you earn feel lackluster, as you will complete them with time and they only award decals. which is a cool way to spot a veteran player later on, but that's it. You can see the percentage of community who've obtained each achievement though. I like that a lot. All in all, KartRider Drift is worth it. The game is quite polished, very addicting, fun alone or with friends, and I can't get enough of it. I'm excited to see what the future holds for this title. Thank you for watching. Please keep in mind, as this is a free-to-play title being reviewed in its pre-season, everything is subject to change. Let me know your thoughts down below on the game or my review. All feedback is greatly appreciated as I'm trying to grow. And until next time, take care.